What's happening, everyone? This is my launch date. Super happy that you guys are here to join me on my first video drop for It's Up to You. It's been a long time coming, and now we're here. It's about time that this idea. This is a rebirth, really, to this idea that started back in 2005, guys. It's been a super long time, so I feel great just making this video. Obviously, I know there's a lot more work that's going to be involved, but just doing this is one step closer to where I want to take this idea. Um, but just so you know who I am on the eastern part of the globe, they know me as VikRant. In the West, they probably call me VikRant. And my close friends and family, and now you know me as Vic. So we're going to be talking about an idea that was created back in 2005. Yeah, that's right. When I was a TL for a financial institution during the day, and then once I logged off there, I signed in at the fitness club down below as a personal trainer. Super long days, but totally worth it. Learned a ton from a lot of people. But, I found that many of my conversations, whether it be a TL at the financial institution or as a PT, as a personal trainer at the health club, always ended up with me saying, it's up to you. So, this is after the coaching, the training, the mentoring. Here are the tools, here are the resources. I always found that my conversations ended with up to you. So, that's the idea. That was that's where it stemmed from. So, yeah, I got t-shirts made, I got hats made, I was ready to go, and then things happened, life happened, and this idea was never really escaped me. It was always there on the back of my mind. It always came up in many conversations with close friends and family, but it was put on the back burner for a number of years. I mean, now it's 2022, so I get it. I totally understand when you're busy, things come up in life, and but I'm just grateful that I get a chance to revisit this idea that I gave birth to back 16 years ago, 16, 17 years ago almost. But now it's now it's time. Let's just put it that way. It's time to share um, the things that I've learned over the years. And I guess this time was required because initially this idea stemmed from personal training. Um, but it's evolved since then. It's not just about personal training or exercise or working out. It's about life, our day to day, what we go through every day. I mean, there's a mental component to it now, a spiritual, definitely an emotional side to it. It's up to you, because I realize that there's a deep emotional connection with the way you look and feel. So again, this is stuff that has come to my attention over the years. People sharing with me their thoughts, their feelings, their emotions, and it has a lot to do with the way we look and feel. So, my goal here now is to share some of the things that worked for me over the years, like for me getting in the health and wellness, I mean, I got into exercise when I was 16. I was an overweight kid and something clicked. I had to make some changes. So I was able to lose 50 pounds in 6 months. And it's a good, healthy 50 pounds I lost, right? Over a 6 month period. So I find that I've shared many of those ideas over the years and still do to this day um, with people, that are looking to make some changes to their life when it comes to physical fitness or their appearance and so forth. So I'm just glad that, I have this platform now to reach a larger audience across the globe. So if I'm able to help out one person somewhere in this world, every time I launch a video, well, I did something good. I was able to help somebody out, and I thrive off of that. Being in leadership positions, whether it be a supervisor at a distribution center, a GM, district manager, even regional VP for a short period of time, I found that I was more and more motivated and inspired when I was able to help others. Kept that fire burning, and it's time to light it up again. So this is my opportunity to reignite that fire from within, based on helping others. That's what my plan is. That's what we're gonna do. I mean, I printed that shirt for up to you back in 05, 06, somewhere around then, and same with the hats. Those hats represent that we all wear many hats in a day. Whether you're a parent, your sibling, your son or daughter, your boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, husband, wife, co-worker, a boss, a manager, a CEO. We all wear many hats in a day. So for me, it's always boiled down or boiled back to, or always circles back to having a great workout in the morning, to start my day off right. Now I get mornings are different to everyone. So if your mornings are in the afternoon, so be it. But if you start off your day with some sort of physical activity, you're going to have a solid day. Much better day, in my opinion, versus when you're not physically active. And I get it, not everyone's into being physically active, going to the gym. This is not about going to the gym, guys. I just want you to know, like, you could work out at home. You could go dance. Let me tell you, dancing was, when I first started, I didn't know what working out was or how to do workouts. Like, dance was a form of exercise. I just loved the feeling of sweat. As disgusting as that may seem, I love the feeling of sweat. So dance was great for me. I did a lot of that in my younger days. Now, you can go out for a walk, you can go for a jog, you can go for a hike, go for a swim, play a sport, do something. And for those that are physically capable of being active, then I strongly recommend, in my opinion, is to start off your day with a good sweat. And, I tell you, like, at 16, that's what I learned. I was able to drop that weight. Fast forward 30 years later, I'll let you guys do the math on how old I am, but I haven't regained that unhealthy weight back. Sure, I've gained weight over the years, but I knew exactly what I needed to do. I always reverted back to what I learned back then. So this channel is a great opportunity for me to reconnect with the world, or connect with the world, in sharing some of the best practices that have worked for me. And hopefully the goal is, like I said earlier, help out one person a day across the globe every time I drop a video. That's the goal initially. But yeah, my father used to rock that hat, that checker hat right here, back in the 90s. And there were a lot of life lessons that, he taught us, my brother and I. And I know for a fact that I may not have gotten it back then, but I could tell you over time, it started to, it resonated, it stuck. And I was like, oh yeah, okay, that's what he meant by that. So those are some lessons that I'll be sharing as well, that I picked up along the way through him. He left us with a lot of um, great tools to work with when it comes to the way we think, the way we act, the way we behave. So, again, kudos to Pops for doing so, what he did in a short period of time. We love you. We appreciate that. But it's time, guys. It's, I had this whole script. Like, I was writing a script. I was thinking, let me write a script. Let me jot down my points. Let me make some bullet points. But I was like, you know what? This is my channel. I'm not going to write a script. I'm just going to speak from the heart. And here it is. So, thank you for watching. Wait and watch for the next video. And can't wait to see you guys on the next drop. All right. Remember, it's always up to you. Talk to you in the next one.